She's 72.
Here she is.
Let's hear what Marina, Eva's mother, has to say right now.
По правилам арифметики, если 1 и 1 соединить, будет 2. А по правилам жизни, если 2 человека соединяются, получается единое целое. Значит, жизнь наша не подчиняется арифметическим правилам, а это творческий процесс. Поэтому я желаю, чтобы в будущем все проблемы решались и задачи решались только творчески.
According to arithmetic, 1 plus 1, y added by 1 makes 2. According to life, 2 people, 1 plus 1 make 1, the whole. And so it means that life is not in accordance with the arithmetic, with math, but life is in accordance with creativity, with creative process. And Marina wishes that this creative process is whole and consistent and is forever and ever. And now we will hear a poem which is actually a song created, as speaking of creativity and life, by a very prominent poet who I was one of those who brought Dan's attention to, and Eva says that this poem actually made them get acquainted.
Виноградную косточку в теплую землю зарою, и лозу поцелую, и спелые грозди сорву, и друзей созову. На любовь свое сердце настрою, а иначе зачем на земле этой вечной живу? Собирайтесь-ка, гости, на мое угощение, говорите мне прямо в глаза, чем пред вами слыву. Царь Небесный пошлет мне прощение за прегрешение, а иначе зачем на земле этой вечной живу? В темно-красном своем будет петь для меня моя далее, в черно-белом своем преклоню перед нею главу. И заслушаюсь я, и умру от любви и печали, а иначе зачем на земле этой вечной живу? И когда заглубится закат по углам, залетая, пусть опять и опять предо мной проплывут на его синий буйвол и белый орел, и форель золотая, а иначе зачем на земле этой вечной живу?
I will bury the seed of a grape in the warmth of the garden, and I'll suck on the vine, and I'll pluck the clusters of pearls. To my friends, I will open my heart and then beg of their pardon. For why else am I destined to dwell in this undying world? Come and gather, my comrades, and join in the banquet before you. Tell me straight to my face what you see when my robe is unfurled. And Lord Father, forgive me my every fault, I implore you. For why else am I destined to dwell in this undying world? All in crimson, my darling will dance for me, singing and sighing. My colorless rags will collapse at her feet as she twirls. I will listen enchanted and know that of love I am dying. For why else am I destined to live in this undying world? So when sunset has curled into every corner and found me, I'll see drifting and tangling over and over in swirls, blue oxen, white eagles, and flounders of gold all around me. For why else am I destined to dwell in this undying world? For why else am I destined to dwell in this undying world? Tonight is about the two of you making a public announcement of your commitment to each other and of your plan to be married. This room is filled with people of varied backgrounds from many different countries, different political, social, religious, and economic situations. Nevertheless, everyone here, whether as parents themselves or by being the children of parents, knows that all parents share a common desire for their children to grow up to be happy and healthy, safe, and in a world of peace. That's no less true for me. Daniel, you are my son, and anyone who knows me knows how I feel about you. I love you beyond measure, and I am constantly proud of you and all the good that you do in the world. I want your future to be filled with an abundance of good health and happiness. When you were growing up, I wondered what your future mate would be like. If I could have picked her myself, I couldn't have found anyone more wonderful than Ava. Ava, love, your outer beauty is exceeded only by your inner beauty. To know you is to love you. You are smart and talented, but those qualities are superseded by your kindness, your sweetness, your gentle patience, your consideration of others, and your caring good heart. These are evident in everything you do and in every interaction that you have. One need only watch you with children or older people or animals to know your soul. Daniel and Ava, my heart is overflowing with joy and love for the two of you, and I give you my blessing. Daniel, if Daddy were here tonight, I know he would echo these sentiments. Mit Glück und mit Mazel sollt ihr leben von Hand. Mit guter Chaverin, mit guter Freund. Wie die Welt ist breit, wie die Welt ist schön, sollt ihr haben als was ihr wünscht sich allein. I love you forever.
Yeah. Just follow it. Just watch the two of them look at each other. And from a universal perspective, you know that the love that you're seeing is so wonderful that everything is going to be okay. You know, even though the universe occasionally produces Adolfs and Donalds and cars, just look at the two of them, everything is going to be great. Not to worry.
Talk and contractual agreements. Yeah. From our brand new Lapsker College, Ava and Daniel. Come.
Let's make it short. Yeah. This is we're professional wedding business people here in the husband world. And so we're on the topic of intrinsically traditional, misogynistic, institutional, transactional cultural habits. It's traditional in the Schreiben of Tnoyim to it's actually a contract between our families, our fathers who aren't here, and so our mothers are here, and so they're supposed to say what they're bringing to the wedding and the marriage, and so we made lists of things that we're bringing in here. This is,
So it's 10 pages, you know?
we have a lot of stuff, but we're going to keep it short. We're going to a list of some of the most important things that we're contractually bringing to this agreement.
When you start, I want to see what you got.
We've got five typewriters, one Hebrew and one Yiddish.
I'm offering Shimon the oldest and most amazing dog in town. Depending on which town we're in.
Okay, I've got 7 books of Russian poetry in English translation.
I got the double amount of Russian poetry in actual Russian.
I've got 2 pianos, 7 accordions, 3 guitars, 4 ukuleles, 1 harmonium, a shooting box, a miscellaneous string instruments, and 2 banjos, 1 bass.
A hand-painted samovar.
Yeah?
2 mezuzahs.
Languages, to misunderstand each other better.
I've got spatial sequence synesthesia. It's a neurological condition.
That I, just learned today about.
It's a positive.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm definitely bringing the willingness to reconsider my disgust of communism in the sake of both our socialist friends.
I'm bringing an owner's share of a chronically ill French Renault van.
That's of course pancake, but that's exactly why I'm bringing common sense.
The ability to remember long songs.
Yeah?
Bringing a whole service of porcelain of the Manosovsky porcelain, which was renamed after it formerly was being the royal, the Tsar porcelain, and by the communists, and then being renamed again by the capitalists, and this goes on and on and on, like with most of the streets of the city I was born in.
I'm bringing my ability to affirm your gift of patience.
So something very mundane, tons of dashes.
I'm bringing your lovely mother into my crazy, wonderful family.
Bringing your amazing mom into my crazy family.
Yes. Yeah. I'll show them back, guys.